KPAM News Time 5, 6:40, 7:41. Hello, it's Friday, and it is our favorite day of the week. It's our favorite segment of the week. It is Food Cart Friday, and it is our pleasure to welcome Chris Richardson, owner of Smak Dabs, to KPAM. Chris, thanks for being here this morning.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So what is Smak Dabs?
Well, we're doing stuffed burgers. That's kind of the thing. So what I do is I make a patty mix, sort of like my mom used to do, almost meatloaf-ish. And then I form the patty around, different ingredients to make the menu items. And, they all come with the, all the trimmings, lettuce, pickle, onion, tomato. All sandwiches come with fries. And I grill them up, and, you typically the cheese will sort of ooze out of the stuffed burger and kind of caramelize on the grill. And so you get that kind of burnt pizza, caramelized, sweet, salty kind of thing. And my spread, I do a chimichurri aioli spread for all the sandwiches. And so it's very complimentary, and reviews have been great, man. Everybody's just loving it. I'm having a great time.
Here's another good review right over here. I'm having the stuffed burger for breakfast here on my Friday morning, and this one, let's see, there's an onion ring on there. Which burger is this?
That's the Smak Dabs burger. Okay. Yeah, it's just stuffed with Swiss cheese. It's pretty simple, and then I put one of the bacon sriracha onion rings on top, and I make a batter with bacon bits and sriracha in the beer batter. Holy cow. And turns out real good.
Bacon sriracha. That sounds about perfect.
Yeah, it's great. And then when I do the appetizer of the onion rings, I also serve it with a little sriracha lemon dipping sauce, which is really good.
Yeah, your onion rings are great too. They're really thick and battery, a really nice batter.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
What's the other burger that you brought us?
Yeah, what's this one I'm about to stuff into my face?
That is the calzone burger, and that's got pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, and marinara sauce inside the patty, and it's probably my personal favorite.
Oh, that's a little slice of heaven right there.
Right. It's super good. And then, I also give everyone the option they can kind of build their own. And I've got one kid that comes in 4 or 5 times a week, and I named a sandwich after him. His name's Mickey. And he does macaroni and cheese, pepperoni, and bacon.
In the burger.
Right. And it's amazing.
Wow.
That looks like we also have some pot stickers here.
Yeah, Cajun Pot Stickers. It's just a little twist. That one I just did at home a lot, and I thought, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty simple. I just take the pot stickers and cover them with, Cajun spice and fry them up. They're pretty tasty.
Talking with Chris Richardson, who is owner of Smak Dabs Stuffed Burgers. They're at the Fusion Food Cart Pod on Northeast MLK between Ainsworth and Killingsworth. It says here that you've had the dream of opening a cart for 15 years.
Well, I've had the concept, really, for 15 years for stuffed burgers and the name. I've been a restaurant guy all my life, and 15 years ago, when I was between jobs, more like 16 or 17 years ago now, I just didn't have the money to get into a storefront and open a restaurant. So I went to work and, worked for a great company for the 16 years. And then, I found myself, it was time for me to kind of move on. And, I had a little money.
That helps.
So, the food cart thing is just really a great springboard for people to give it a try, and show off your wares, and hopefully it becomes popular. And the goal is to expand and make the brand into something huge, take over the world, right?
Well, you can with these burgers now. Without giving any trade secrets, is there a, I don't know, let's say the word secret, but what's the key to having a really delicious stuffed burger?
Well, I'd have to say passion, and just doing, for me, it's the meat mix. I mean, a lot of people, they'll grind their own meat, and, they put pork belly in it. Everybody does something different. And, I'm just using a good ground beef, and I season it up, just like I said, kind of like a meatloaf.
Yeah.
But, I just... it just all boils down to passion, and that's what the food cart thing really, I think, is all about. People bring out what they do, what they grew up with, mostly, I think, and show off, and that's what makes the culture, I think, so much fun and so inviting, and to people to go out there and do it. And
you're
for
right.
people to visit.
This really is kind of a lot like a meatloaf in a way, like a really good meatloaf on a bun, on a good bun with other interesting ingredients and condiments, and it's just great.
Exactly.
Looking at your Facebook page here, you've got this is the Tommy Hawk burger, which is burger stuffed with pork,
right?
Which sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I just tried that yesterday. A friend of mine said, "Oh, because I was talking about doing barbecue and barbecued pork. I do a barbecued pork special, often."
How many different kind of burgers do you usually have on the menu?
There's 6 burgers on the menu, and then I typically will run at least one as a special. I also do cold sandwiches or grilled sandwiches on huge hoagies. They're really nice. Just try to, because people step up to the cart and they're like, "Oh, burgers! I don't know if I want to," because you got to be in the mood for a burger,
right?
And so I want to give them, some other options too. So
and that's got to be really neat when you mention this one customer who wants you to customize it. I mean, that's a real validation of that passion, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I love it. And somebody gives me an idea, and I try to kind of give credit where credit is due. Like my friend Tom. His name's actually Tom Hawks, and so I called it the Tommy Hawk. That's kind of his nickname. But for the barbecued pork, and I just formed it around some barbecued pork, and I ate it yesterday. And it was really good.
Well, you got to taste test it. I would
absolutely. I sacrificed my diet for the good of the people.
That's all right. That's good to hear. So you got to be stoked by this weather we've been having.
It's amazing. I know it's going to come back and get us somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Someday. It's Portland,
right?
It's
food cart weather, isn't it?
It's food cart weather, and for me, just starting off, I started in January. We had that cold snap, and then we had some, some heavy rains, and it was challenging. But it was amazing to me. Portlanders will come out in the rain and the cold, and they will eat. But obviously, the sunshine, the nice weather really brings families out. They get out in the neighborhood, and people want to eat outside, and so the weather is fantastic.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and bringing us these fantastic burgers.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Anytime.
So one more time, how do folks find you?
Well, Facebook, Smak Dabs at Facebook, Twitter. The best ways. There's directions on the Facebook page. There's a link for directions there. It's real easy. I should mention also parking is limited on street, but it is okay to park at the Wells Fargo Bank that's right across the street from us. We've got an agreement with them, so they won't tow you, and which seems weird for a huge bank, but they're cool with it.
It can happen.
So, yes, yeah.
And it's 5800 Northeast MLK between Ainsworth and Killingsworth.
That's correct.
6 days a week, 7 days a week?
6 days a week, Sundays from 12 to 5, every other day from 11 a.m. to 7. That will change as the days get longer. We'll stay open.
All right. Food's fantastic. Congratulations on the card.
Thank you.
Chris Richardson, owner of Smak Dabs, with us on Food Cart Friday. All of the information of how to find him, and pictures of these delicious burgers going up on our Facebook page before the end of the show. KPAM News Time, 7:49. This Day in Oregon History is next.